The year is 2020 and it is a parallel universe. Traction control was never invented and BMW never went four-wheel drive. So I'm at the robot and I'm about to race this guy in his imaginary RS Audi. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's a lot of wheel spin, still wheel spinning. Oh! That wasn't nearly as fast as it would have been if this car was four-wheel drive. But luckily, traction control was invented and so was the four-wheel drive system that is implemented in this car. Welcome back to present day. And I've now got four-wheel drive going through the chassis and 460 kilowatts underneath my right foot. Let's see what that feels like. Whoa! 0 to 100 in 3.3 seconds, and some say it'll do even faster than that. This is, of course, the M5 competition, and it is not only four-wheel drive, it is also very, very fast. 460 kilowatts is a lot of power, and if you've got two-wheel drive, it's just you're not gonna be able to harness that power. Even with the four-wheel drive system, this car still feels like it's skirting the limits of having too much power. Hit a damp patch and you can feel the system working to try and send power to a different wheel. It is a shatteringly fast car, but what's weird is it doesn't always feel that way.
The reality is that the standard M5 is an extremely fast saloon. This competition version is technically faster, but you might only notice the difference if you were actually to take it around a track. The engine responsible for all of this is the same twin-turbo 4.4-litre V8 you'd find in a standard M5, just cranked up a little bit. It still runs the same 8-speed gearbox,
which up until this point has, like most BMW gearboxes, proven to be absolutely faultless, with the next gear just coming one after the next after the next. On this twisty winding road, this car does not feel as heavy as you think it would. That 19 extra kilowatts does help, and the suspension is tuned specifically to go fast around corners like this. This might as well be a race car. It is just ridiculous how fast it can pick up pace. And then, of course, there's that sound. Of course, this one comes with the exhaust button over there, and it has been permanently engaged, if I'm going to be honest. The M5 competition is strangely compromised in the ride quality department though, because it's got the competition badge, and we know what that means for BMW. That means hardcore. The suspension is quite a bit firmer though, especially when you compare it to the standard M5. Because the original M5, you could set that to comfort mode and cruise around as if you're in a 530D. This, on the other hand, is M5 competition all day, every day.
it rides 7mm lower than a standard M5, and BMW have dialed in more negative camber up front. The springs are also 10% stiffer. All this has resulted in a car that feels just a little bit sharper.
It ticks a lot of boxes, but I do think the standard M5 ticks almost as many. M5 competition has of course got a myriad of combinations of comfort steering, comfort suspension, efficiency, M1, M2 on the steering wheel over here, and then of course the magic, where is it? There it is, traction control button, which once you select that, you can then select four-wheel drive sport, and of course the always fun rear-wheel drive mode. So what else is in here? We've got 20-way adjustable seats, we've got rear curtains, we've got 2 TVs at the back, every available option on this car, and so far, ka-ching, this car costs 300,000 Rand more than the standard M5. So 300,000 Rand is a lot of money. And the question is the M5 competition worth it? In my opinion, it is amazing. It is fast, it looks good, handles well. It's really expensive, but it is an M5 competition, exactly as you would imagine an M5 competition to be. But that is the problem. The M5, which costs 300,000 Rand less, is 95%, maybe 90% of what this car is. And for me, if it was my money, I'd probably go for the standard M5. And also just happens to be just a little bit more comfortable.
Did you know that we also sell really awesome car-themed merchandise? Check out our range of custom t-shirts and prints at our online store now. Simply click on the square box on your screen and we'll take you there, or the link is in the description below. Thanks for watching.